Hello dear student, how are you? I am Arvindar. Now welcome to you in my online platform. Today we have to discuss next topic. इससे अगर आपने पिछले लेक्चर नहीं देखा है तो वो ज़रूर देखें. उसमें लेक्चर में हमने क्या बताया था, मेथड्स ऑफ चार्जिंग स्टार्ट किया था जिसमें हमने पढ़ा था चार्जिंग बाय इंडक्शन. नाउ टुडे वी हैव टू डिस्कस चार्जिंग बाय कंडक्शन. सो नेक्स्ट मेथड इज चार्जिंग बाय कंडक्शन. मेथड्स ऑफ चार्जिंग में दिस इज चार्जिंग बाय कंडक्शन और चार्जिंग बाय कंडक्टर्स, चार्जिंग बाय कंडक्शन, और सिंपली इट इज कॉल्ड एज चार्जिंग ऑफ कंडक्टर, और इट इज कॉल्ड एज व्हाट, चार्जिंग ऑफ कंडक्टर, चार्जिंग ऑफ कंडक्टर्स. ठीक है. सो कंडक्टर्स को हम हाउ कैन बी चार्ज दी कंडक्टर्स, ठीक है, और चार्जिंग ऑफ कंडक्टर्स. सो नाउ वी हैव टू कंसीडर दैट these are the two bodies. First one is A and this is another one body B. Sorry, this is another body B. Both bodies are placed close to each other such that, first of all, this body is placed at the insulating stand. So whenever the body is placed at the insulating stand like this, and another charge body placed near to this conducting body A, then in this phenomena, by electrostatic induction, negative charge is induced on this surface of body A. This is the negative charge induced on the surface of this body by the induction method. But we have to know that what is conduction. In conduction method, both bodies are physically contact with each other. So we have to place another body which is placed in physical contact with this body. Now this is the both body B. This is the body B, and this body B is placed in physical contact with body A. So when both bodies are physically contact with each other, then flow of electrons will take place from body A to B. A to B. These electrons are flows from body A to B. So body B will also be negatively charged due to flow of electrons from it. ठीक है. And after then, when both bodies become separated, after this process, this is the body A and now this is the body B. So both body become separated out. Then this body A become negatively charged, and same and body B also be negatively charged. This method of charging is called charging of conductors. This is negatively charged. This is a body A which is negatively charged, and this is the body B. This is also be negatively charged. ठीक है. सो आपको क्या बताया मैंने कि इस प्रोसेस में होगा क्या एक्चुअली, चार्जिंग बाय कंडक्शन और चार्जिंग ऑफ कंडक्टर्स. सो व्हेन अ बॉडी ए प्लेस्ड नियर टू चार्ज कंडक्टिंग बॉडी, then by the phenomena of induction, negative charge is induced on this surface because negatively charged electron are attracted towards it. And whenever another body B is placed in contact with body A, so flow of electrons will take place from the lower potential to the higher potential, lower potential side body to the higher potential side body. So body B will also be negatively charged. या ऐसे भी कह सकते हैं कि then we can say that कि flow of electrons will take place from one body to the another body. So body B is also negatively charged. That is same amount, same nature charge is produced on both the bodies. Okay. Now we have to take another example to understand the conduction method. So in another example we consider that these are a charged body when touched with body A. So the flow of positive charge will take place from higher potential body to the lower potential body. Okay. So the flow of positive charge will take place on this body A. Now when another body B is touched with it, then same charge, same nature charge is also transfer on body B, and this transfer of charge will takes place until the potential of both body will not be same. Whenever both body are placed in physical contact with each other, what is conduction? So the method of charging of conductors when both the bodies are placed in physical contact, या both body kept in physical contact with each other, this method is called charging by conduction. So when two bodies are placed in physical contact with each other, then in physical contact the flow of positive charge will takes place from higher potential body to the lower potential body. याद रखें, the flow of negative charge takes place from lower potential to higher potential, that is electron will flows from lower potential side to higher potential side, while the positive charge will flows from higher potential side to the lower potential side. So this positive charge will flows from higher potential body to the lower potential body, and both bodies are separated out, then same nature charge on both the bodies are uniformly distributed over the surface, over their surface. This method of charging is called as what? Charging by conduction or charging by conductor. Okay, next one is we have to take one more example to understand the charging by conduction method. We have to take another example to consider that how the charging by conduction method. So देखिए, first one is in this method, this is an example we have to taken charging by conduction when both bodies are placed in contact. This is the neutral body and a negatively charged body is placed in contact with it. So the electron from the negatively charged body will move from this neutral sphere. So neutral sphere is also be negatively charged, and finally both are separated. This method of charging is called charging by conduction or charging by conductors. ठीक है, so transfer of charge in conduction method, transfer of charge will takes place when both bodies are placed in physical contact with each other. Now next method is charging by friction. Next one is what? Charging by friction. So we have to talk about charging by friction. Charging by friction or charging of insulator, charging of non-conductor, charging of non-conductor, charging of non-conductors. So we have to talk about how the non-conductors can be charged. So in this method, when we rubbed two non-conducting bodies with each other, then the heat is produced in it and transfer of electron will takes place from lower potential side body to the higher flow of electron will takes place from lower work function body to the higher work function body, lower work function body to the higher work function body. Or we can also say that the flow of electron will takes place from low electronegative body to the highly electronegative body, lower electronegative body to the highly electronegative body. ठीक है, so this method of charging is called charging by friction. In friction method, when we rub two bodies with each other, so due to the rubbing, the energy gained by the electron, that is the energy or kinetic energy of electrons get increases, and they will transfer from lower work function body to the higher work function body. Or we can also say that the electron will transfer from low electronegative body to the highly electronegative body. This method of charging is called charging by friction. We have to take an example, like we can say that when a glass rod is rubbed with the silk cloth, whenever a glass rod is rubbed with a silk cloth, then electrons are transferred from glass rod to the silk cloth. Okay, so this we have to consider that this is first example. A glass rod is taken and we rubbing the body with each other. So this is the glass rod and silk cloth. Okay, we have also take another example like this. So in this example also, one body is rubbing with the another body. We have to taken a body first body is rubbed with another body, and due to the rubbing we can say that the transfer of charge will takes place. In this method the transfer of charge will takes place from one body to the another body. ठीक है, so the body get one body get positively charged and another body get the negatively charged, or another body get negative charge. This method of charging is called as what? Charging by friction. This is called as, we can say that also this is the example. So we can say that कि when a glass rod is rubbed with silk cloth, like this we have to taken that कि whenever a glass rod is rubbed with silk cloth, so whenever the glass rod is rubbed with silk cloth, then due to the rubbing the electron will transfer from transferred towards highly electronegative body. So when a glass rod is rubbed with silk cloth, so glass rod become positively charged because they become less electronegative, and electrons are transferred to the silk cloth, so they become more electronegative. So in this process one body become positively charged and another body become negatively charged, but the total amount of charge is always remains constant in this process. Also we have to taken that कि charge during the process of thunderstorm, during the process of what? Thunderstorm, the charging will takes place by charging by friction. Okay, so next one is ये आपको समझ आया फ्रिक्शन में क्या होगा कि when two bodies are rubbed with each other, then due to the rubbing, देखो यहाँ पे हम ये रब कर रहे हैं, so when we have to rub both the bodies, then the electron will be transferred from higher electron transfer towards highly electronegative body. So this is the silk cloth which become negatively charged, and this is the glass rod which become positively charged, but total amount of charge remains constant. Or example we have to consider that another one example ki when we combing the hair, then due to the combing the hair the friction will takes place between hair and the comb, so electrons are transferred from hair to the comb. ठीक है, so here become positively charged and comb become negatively charged. तो इस टाइप से ये प्रोसेसेस होती हैं. Now next topic is gold leaf electroscope. We have to consider next topic is what? Gold leaf electroscope. Gold leaf electroscope. So gold leaf electroscope is a device. Gold leaf electroscope. So gold leaf electroscope is a device which is used to determine the amount of charge on the body, या approximate amount of charge on the body. Or we have to taken an example, we have to taken a demonstration study of friction and induction method. Like we have to consider in this gold leaf electroscope, this is the device of gold leaf electroscope is such a manner. This is the gold leaf electroscope. Now in this gold leaf electroscope, a body, this is the metal disc. First of all, what is the gold leaf electroscope? So it is a device which demonstrates the induction or conduction method, or we can say that it is a device which is used to determine the approximate amount of charge on the body. So first of all, we have to talk about the construction of gold leaf electroscope. So this is the metal disc, and through the metal disc a metallic rod is connected, and at the lower end of this metallic rod two gold leaves are connected. Okay, and this whole apparatus is placed inside the evacuated glass bottle or glass jar. ठीक है, now this is the earth. If the amount of charge becomes excessively high, so this body become earth, and this is the metal foil to increase the sensitivity of device. ठीक है, we connected this metal foil across one end of this glass jar या glass bottle to increase the sensitivity of device. So now first of all we placed a charge body near to this metallic disc. So whenever a positively charged body is placed near to this metallic disc, then by the induction process the electron will move from this gold leaf to this metal disc or brass disc. So it become negatively charged. This brass disc become negatively charged, and more will be the amount of charge increases. This is the induction process. Whenever a charged body is placed near near to this metallic disk, then by the induction process electrons are moved from gold leaf to this metallic disk, and also some electrons are induced due to this metallic disk. ओके ये मेटेलिक डिस्क भी आपकी क्या थी, न्यूट्रल बॉडी थी, तो न्यूट्रल बॉडी थी तो इसके कुछ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स भी क्या होंगे, इस पर इंड्यूस्ड हो जाएंगे, और यहां से सम इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर आल्सो मूव फ्रॉम दिस gold leaves. So the amount of charge on this metallic disk, opposite amount of charge increases, and whenever the electron will move from the gold leaf, then they become positively charged. And due to the positive charge of both the gold leaf, repulsion between the charge will takes place. So these gold leaf diverges, they become diverges, and as the amount of charge increases on this body, then more will be electron will transfer from gold leaf to this metallic disk. So more charge will be induced on this, more charge will be induced on the gold leaves, so more diversion will be takes place due to more repulsion between them. Okay, but if we consider that a oppositely charged body or a negatively charged body is placed near to this metallic disk, negatively charged body is placed near to this metallic disk, then the positive charge is induced on this metallic disk and they become, gold leaves become negatively charged. Okay, so it represent the induction process. Now if we touched a charge body to this metallic disk, when we touch the charge body to this metallic disk, so when we touched with each other, then physical contact will takes place, so conduction process will takes place here. So this metallic disk become positively charged, and this positive charge continuously transfer to this gold leaves, and due to the same amount of charge on both the gold leaf, they become diverges. So more diversion between both the gold leaves will takes place, so more repulsion force will produced between them, and more will be the diversion of gold leaves. So this is the process of working of gold leaf electroscope. Now next we have to taken some basic definition of NCERT, like first one is, what do you mean by the conductor? Conductor. So conductor, what is the conductor? Conductor, those substance, conductor, those substance which allow the charge to pass through them. The substance which allow the substance or the substance or the body, we can consider that a body, the body which allow the charge, which allow the charge, which allow the charge to pass through them, which allow the charge to pass through them, to pass through them. Okay, conductors, the body which allow the charge to pass through them is called conductor, is called conductor. For example, example is earth. Example of conductor is what? Earth, human body, human body, all the metals, all metals is an example of conductor, all metals. Okay, so the body which allow the charge to pass through them is called conductor. Second one is insulator. Insulator is what? Sorry, insulator. Insulator are those substance or the body which do not allow the charge, the body which do not allow the charge, which do not allow the charge to pass through them, allow the charge, the body which do not allow the charge to pass through them, to pass through them, which do not allow the charge to pass through them is called, to pass through them is called insulator, is called insulator. Okay, for example of insulator is what? So the example is rubber, plastic, wood, etc. example is what? Rubber, plastic, wood, etc. Next one is semiconductor. Semiconductor is what? Those substance which allow charge, those or the body which allow charge, the bodies which allow charge, less than the conductor, charge less than the conductor, less than the conductors, and more than the insulator, more than the insulator, is called semiconductor, For example is silicon, germanium, etc. Okay, so these are 3 definitions which are taken in NCERT. Now we have to meet in next class. Keep study, keep watching. Thank you.